Chapter 068 Snow fills all under heaven. Wu. Gu. Ba. Ma. Schwa because Jink. M. When Fang Han saw the great mighty virtue demon king appear, he did not hesitate in the slightest. The serious smoke around him billowed and scattered, condensing in an instant into the shape of a large horn. At that very moment, the *8 tones of the heavenly dragon burst forth from his body, twisting together like 1,000 armies and 10,000 horses, sweeping straight at the demon king. Especially after the sound was amplified by the serious smoke large horn, its power grew far greater than before. The vibration frequency of the sound wave was fully double what it had been previously. This was a clever use of serious smoke that Fang Han had worked out through his own pondering. Serious smoke was not merely a simple ball of smoke. It was refined from the soul of a midnight wolf, the toxic chi of 5 metals, and various other materials, forged through demonic sorcery. When dense, it weighed as much as mercury. When thin, it drifted as light as fog. When fierce, it raged like a heavenly wolf. When gentle, it flowed like running water. It could shift into any shape imaginable. Pairing a large horn transformed from serious smoke with the *8 tones of the heavenly dragon gave the attacker overwhelming, vast power. That was exactly why Fang Han dared to charge through the formation of 3,000 heavenly demons. But the moment the great mighty virtue demon king appeared, Fang Han knew he faced a formidable foe, far more vicious and powerful than any heavenly demon he had encountered before. If he did not strike first, he would fall into disadvantage the moment they exchanged moves. He had now cultivated to the god transformation realm, and his spiritual sense could vaguely perceive good and bad fortune. This great mighty virtue demon king gave him an instinctive feeling of invincibility, and he knew immediately he had run into a hard nut to crack. Originally, the bursting force of the *8 tones of the heavenly dragon should have shattered the serious smoke itself, but Fang Han had refined serious smoke with his own blood, and his blood spirit was embedded within it, making it as much a part of his body as his own limbs. Just as even the loudest shout will not deafen a person's own ears, the same principle applied here. The *8 tones of the heavenly dragon not only harmed the serious smoke not at all, but the two complemented each other perfectly, multiplying their power. What powerful sound waves! The great mighty virtue demon king had not expected Fang Han to launch such a sudden sneak attack. Shaken head-on by the *8 tones of the heavenly dragon, his body twisted like rippling water, shifting constantly, on the verge of dissipating completely. Finally, he let out a long howl, shot up into the sky, and dodged away from the brunt of the sound wave attack. He's too strong. Let's go. When Fang Han saw the great mighty virtue demon king had not been shattered by the attack, and had even dodged away calmly, he was enormously shocked. The hairs all over his body stood straight up in an instant. With his current strength, the combination of *8 tones of the heavenly dragon and the serious smoke large horn, at such close range, launched so suddenly, even an elephant would have been shaken to death. Yet this demon king did not even furrow his brow, nor was he blasted flying. This was truly astounding. Fang Han had originally planned to use this newly devised trick to catch the demon king off guard and kill him. A demon king was equivalent to a master of the magical power realm. If he could really kill one, he would become famous in one battle and earn huge rewards from the sect. But now he could see the gap between himself and a demon king was far too wide. It was impossible for him to kill an enemy of a higher realm. The most urgent task now was to retreat as fast as possible. The ball of serious smoke condensed once more, this time reaching its maximum speed, charging straight back toward the light shield of the 9 palaces' golden pagodas on the plain, straight into the throng of 3,000 heavenly demons. The 3,000 heavenly demons had been attacking the shield of the 9 palaces' golden pagodas when Fang Han's sudden burst of powerful *8 tones of the heavenly dragon from behind startled them, slowing their movements. They all turned to look, and before they could react, Fang Han charged through at lightning speed. As he cut through their ranks, he loosed several more notes of the heavenly dragon's 8 tones, and the heavenly demons were thrown aside immediately, unable to block his path. Bang! 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 One heavenly demon after another was shattered to pieces. Even in this urgent situation, Fang Han did not forget to seize the opportunity for gain. He collected every shattered heavenly demon into his 7 evils gourd, then used a clever trick to divert attention, sending them into the yellow spring diagrammed. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30. This desperate charge through the disordered ranks of heavenly demons gave him enormous gains. Fully 100 more heavenly demons fell into Fang Han's possession, looking to die. From afar, the great mighty virtue demon king saw this scene, his face twitched, and he lunged forward. A streak of black light tore through the air, striking straight at Fang Han's back. Pop! The ball of serious smoke took the brunt of the black light, and was blasted apart immediately, letting out a cracking sound. Like an injured snake, it shrank back into the 7 evils gourd. Deprived of the protection of serious smoke, Fang Han and all 8 female disciples of Jialan society plummeted down. Fortunately, they were not high in the sky, and all of them had strong bodies. When they hit the ground, they rolled to absorb the impact, scrambled to their feet at once, and ran toward the golden light of the 9 palaces' golden pagodas. They are disciples of our Yuhua sect. Wait, that black light. That's no ordinary heavenly demon, that's a demon king. Oh my heavens. It's a demon king. Those few disciples actually managed to escape alive from under a demon king's hand. That's really impressive. They are the senior sisters from Jialan society. No wonder, Jialan society is the biggest group among our Yuhua sect disciples. Why is there a man in Jialan society? Who is that male disciple? He's really strong. Wait, he seemed to have a demonic treasure just now. When that black smoke billowed, I thought it was a powerful heavenly demon. Just at this moment, the disciples inside the light shield of the 9 palaces' golden pagodas also saw clearly that they were fellow disciples, and immediately began to discuss them in murmurs. Yet none of them moved to step outside the light shield to them. This was not because these disciples wanted to kick them when they were down, or leave them to die with no regard for the bonds of fellow disciples. It was simply because a demon king had appeared, and the danger was extreme. Hurry into the golden light shield. I'll hold him off. Fang Han saw the golden light shield right in front of him, with the demon king rolling toward him from behind, and could not help but roar. Serious smoke burst out once more, transforming into a gigantic heavenly wolf that opened its jaws to swallow the demon king whole. It even sucked quite a few surrounding heavenly demons into its maw. Suyuer and Yiyu of Jialan society knew there was no time for even a moment's hesitation. They quickly struck their pine wind zither and cloud water flute, shaking them to shatter the scattered heavenly demons around them, then leaped, jumping straight into the light shield of the 9 palaces' golden pagodas. The moment they entered, their whole bodies lightened, and they breathed a deep sigh of relief. We're safe. At the same time, they turned their anxious eyes toward Fang Han. Fang Han had blocked the demon king to buy them a chance at life, and now he was trapped in the siege himself. This moved them deeply. Serious smoke. 7 evils gourd. These are the magic treasures of the demon god sect. How could they fall into the hands of a little shrimp like you? What a waste. Hand it over to me. The great mighty virtue demon king chased after him, and when he saw Fang Han had summoned serious smoke into the form of a heavenly wolf to attack him, he gave a cold sneer. He stretched out his demonic palm, waved it against the wind, and it swelled to a huge size, slamming hard down on the heavenly wolf. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. The heavenly wolf let out a shrill, miserable howl, exploded into a cloud of smoke, and shrank back once more into the gourd. Fang Han was also thrown head over heels by the explosion. When he tried to summon serious smoke again, he found it was recovering slowly inside the gourd, and could not be used at all. It was clearly seriously injured by the Demon King's one blow, and would take a long time to repair it. This great mighty virtue Demon King is far more powerful than Xianxia. Back in the day, Xianxia could not break through serious smoke, though I had Yan's help back then. I am much stronger now. This Demon King broke serious smoke in one blow. His demonic power is overwhelming. Fang Han was greatly shocked, deeply feeling the gap between himself and a cultivator of the magical power realm. The great mighty virtue demon king shattered serious smoke with one palm, and was grinning as he prepared to strike down and kill Fang Han, when suddenly he seemed to sense something. His face changed, and he looked off into the distance. Why is it so cold? Fang Han was preparing to fight for his life when he saw the great mighty virtue demon king had stopped his attack. He thought the demon king had taken pity on him, so he looked up at the sky, and immediately felt a piercing, bone-deep cold, as if winter had arrived in an instant. The heavenly demons felt it even more clearly. Fang Han watched as all 3,000 heavenly demons trembled and shivered in the cold. In the blink of an eye, great goosefeather snow flurried down from the sky, covering everything under heaven, and in an instant, the entire 1,000 li area changed color, turning into a vast expanse of white. Ah! Ah! When the snow fell, the heavenly demons let out agonized screams. Because every snowflake that touched their bodies immediately turned into ice, freezing them solid and dropping them to the ground. In the blink of an eye, all 3,000 heavenly demons were covered in snow, frozen solid into blocks of ice, not a single one left. Strangely, when the snowflakes touched Fang Han, they turned into ordinary snow and did him no harm at all. At the same time, the great mighty virtue demon king was also covered by endless snowflakes, and in the blink of an eye he was frozen into a crystal clear iceberg, falling down toward the ground. Sky-cold mysterious strength. Even though the great mighty virtue demon king was sealed in ice, he was not dead. A thin, metallic voice seeped out from inside the ice. Waving a hand, snow over 1,000 li, 3,000 demons all frozen solid. This is too powerful, too powerful. He's even stronger than demon marshalling Xianxia. Who is this from Yuhua sect? Fang Han, from this moment on, I must use the Great Slaughter Annihilation art to completely hide my aura. Even if you call me, I won't hear you, won't answer. Otherwise this person will definitely detect me. Yan's voice trembled slightly as he spoke. Ha ha, ha ha. Senior brother is truly incredible. One move snow fills all under heaven, even a demon king cannot withstand it. We were still slower than senior brother in the end. Senior brother cultivates both the Panwu great strength divine art, his magical power is #1 among all Yuhua sect disciples. That is why he is worthy of the name Hu Tiandu. We have swept the entire heavenly demon battlefield, killing a total of 18,613 heavenly demons. Senior brother alone killed fully 10,000 of them. And now these last 3,000 heavenly demons plus one demon king, senior brother has taken them all. Senior brother, I heard that 5 years ago the Great Li Dynasty invited you to perform magic to bring snow to increase the next year's harvest. You made snow fall over 8,000 li, 3 feet deep. The Emperor of Great Li Dynasty insisted on giving you the princess as a maid. Is that really true? You are all too kind, junior brothers and junior sisters. Let's go down and take a look. Several voices drifted down from the edge of the sky.